Present this evening are Kelly McCarthy, Andrew Meow, Kira Vav, Carol Marsh, Paige McMahon, and myself, Stephen Sally. First on the agenda is 165 Route 6A. That's new siding and certain windows and doors. Is there someone here to?
Three of us.
Okay. Are the members familiar with the property?
Yep.
Mr. Meow and I made the site visit.
Great.
And would you like to go through the project in your own words? Does anyone want, Mr. Valentino, is that?
They know you.
It's the front building, the middle building, and it's replacing the existing siding with vinyl. And there's a few windows that are rotten that need to be replaced, and they'll be replaced with exactly what they are.
Yeah, and we identified which ones they were. I believe there's only 5 actually we counted, correct?
Windows?
Yeah.
Windows, yeah, and then the entry door, you wanted to do the entry door as well.
No, no entry doors,
No
no
doors.
doors,
Okay.
no
Just-
doors.
Yeah.
Just windows.
Just the
Windows on the side, and then Scott is on the side.
Stephen, I also own a building there in front of Sarah's. I have the front one, and I also want to replace 3 window units.
In the front building,
Yes, the
Yeah.
one closest to the road.
on the front facade. That was where the confusion came in, which windows and how many. We have, you helped us mark up the ones.
Yep.
Now, so are there more than the ones we looked at?
More than what we talked
Oh,
about,
okay.
yes. Scott has some he would like to do.
Yeah.
So I think as far as the committee's concerned, if we had a total number that you were going to change out.
Wait. 3 double units. They won't be on the roadside, they will be on the side. And they will match Sarah's perfectly, the way hers are. She has a picture window with an awning above. I have pictures I could show you.
Would that be helpful, everybody?
Sure.
Yeah.
So once again, it's not roadside. Here you can see this is existing and this is proposed. And that happens to match Sarah's building as well.
Yeah, our windows don't match right now.
Yeah.
Would you like to take a look at this, Kelly?
And they are, this is the manufacturer I'm going to use.
That's going to be for all of them, Scott.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
they're a Matthews Brothers. Yeah, good quality.
And so they're essentially equivalent. I think the application mentioned Anderson or something like that.
I don't know if they may be Hardee's or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what the other people are using, honestly. You know Craig Fisher. I have an R value in here somewhere, I'm sure it's up to par.
Yeah, no, we're interested in the appearance.
Okay.
And the number.
3 double units.
Right.
You call them 6 or 3 double units, whatever you
Yeah,
want.
these are the only.
That's not mine.
Yeah.
Building.
So your building is, it's not the rear building,
No, it's the very front one.
it's the,
May I see the catalog, please?
Oh, sure.
so this is the front street view here.
That's correct.
Yeah.
I own that one.
Okay,
Yeah, but I'm not touching these front windows, Steve.
Okay.
I'm going on the side
Yeah.
and all around the back.
okay.
I'm not touching the front, it has an overhang, they're not roaded, so I'm not touching them.
From my point of view, I think the question comes in terms of the appearance of the building, that the feature windows, like the quarter round and stuff, those are just gonna stay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
so the way that Derek Romley envisioned it will remain.
absolutely. There will be no changes except for putting a little awning on top.
Okay.
Yeah, and, yeah. Okay.
Does anybody need to ask Scott or the owners, other owners, any questions?
Do we
about this?
have what the awning's going to look like? The sense of,
I think Kelly has it down here.
oh, okay. No, as long as it's being passed down.
Is the vinyl gonna be the same
They'll
color
be,
that
they'll
it
be
is now?
above.
Yeah, and I
He's
had
gonna-
given
instead
her a
these double
sample of the
Right.
vinyl when I
It's
took
right
her to
here.
the
It's-
application, so I'm not sure.
It's right here.
above,
It's
like
right
that.
here, there's a sample underneath
Oh,
Steve's
okay.
notebook.
Sample
is here. Yeah.
Oh, good, all right.
It's under Steve's notebook as a gray sample.
I see it.
Boy, the windows sure look like Anderson windows.
Yes, they do.
Okay,
But they're
the
not.
sample of the vinyl is in
Craig
Steve's
Fisher used to
window.
work
I
for
mean,
Anderson.
notebook.
Yeah, Shipley.
He's a good guy,
I mean,
I know him very well.
You need
He's moving over to one sort of SBS now, right?
Right, it's low-end windows.
Oh, are these lower windows?
Yeah,
No.
that's fine.
No, this is
Yep.
I said I didn't want to pay
Yeah,
for
so we
the
matched the back
low-end
building,
window
because that
price.
was been done years ago.
That helps.
So when he said this is a great option.
Yeah. So as far as the siding and the window replacement, everybody understands what's taking place.
Yep.
So that brings us to the question of lighting. And what we recommend, in fact, it could be, approval could be contingent on changing some of the lighting, namely the old PAR fixtures that are not compliant. And there's some options for that. Specifically, you just at the same location, pin up fixtures that have a shield on them that complies with the town lighting bylaw. So, you know, we have pictures of the building at night with the lights on, and we discuss that. Most of it is compliant, but there are several pin-up PAR lights, you know, the double floodlights that are kind of
Okay,
like
that's the
that.
ones you're talking
Yeah.
about, okay.
And that, if you could replace those, you would be in compliance with the lighting bylaw. If you're gonna be taking off siding
Yeah.
and trim and so on.
Sure,
Yeah, okay, good,
Just comment.
good.
You sent us a picture of acceptable light fixtures. I'm thinking they don't even have to replace it, they just put the shield on it.
Correct, yeah,
Can I look at that, Andrew?
yeah, I have a handout for that if you'd like it.
Yeah, and the lights and timers,
So
but,
it makes it really easy. You see, Steve sent this out to all the committee members.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that
which is-
bottom one, just the shields.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's all you have to do.
Yeah, because we have to take them off, so,
Yeah, I mean, maybe, they
Oh,
may,
Scott,
they may
yeah.
well be, you know, all done anyway from corrosion or something, but
yeah.
It's the one on the bottom.
these are the ones
Oh,
here.
It just attaches right onto
Yeah,
the power light fixture.
Yeah, those exactly
Yeah.
what we have.
And basically what the town's trying to
Easy.
do is,
Yep,
as
sounds good.
time
No
goes
problem.
by and people do the renovations.
Yeah, no problem.
We will do.
Yeah.
Would you like to take this with you?
That would be great.
Sure, yeah. Here,
Yeah.
you want to take,
I will.
thanks, Scott.
Well, that makes it easy.
Yeah, that's good.
Seriously.
Okay.
So, are there any other comments or questions at this time?
Now, what about you took a picture of the road sign.
The road sign, that actually is also an antiquated, non-compliant sign, because it's shining up. And
Right.
what can be done about that in terms of having something that shines down? In other words, if you could bring a conduit up the back column and then have this, a light
Could they simply put
shining down.
a shield on the par?
That's a good question. The lighting bylaw is written such that anything that's pointed up is non-compliant.
Yes, yeah,
And,
the bylaws changed.
Even though one thinks that the lighting is being
captured.
captured on the sign, and in fact, the one down the street from you, the next one down, I forget who that is, that one's really throwing some glare, because it comes from underneath. Your sign isn't so bad.
Dave
other
lives
one
there,
is-
so he gets the
Because
full.
I noticed the one next door, because if I come in at night, if I'm coming down that way, I'm going, well, at least I know I'm home. It's actually on the light.
Right.
Like, our sign is actually quite muted.
Yeah.
With the light, and the lights are also turned off at, I think, 9:30. All our outdoor lighting, it's all
Yeah,
shut
and
down.
that's, as far as, these dark sky model lighting ordinances are concerned, that's recommended. You just don't poof out a whole bunch of photons when it's not necessary.
Right,
So, I would think that the motion would state that approved, what would it be, Carol? Approved contingent on all lighting on,
Be compliant with.
be compliant
With town bylaws.
with the town bylaw, which is 122, chapter 122 there. So, I don't know whether would that cover the rear building? The rear building looked like everything was pointing down there.
Thanks.
yeah, those are pointing down,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, so,
It's not like this-
again,
it's a
the
different-
entry light and the light
Yeah.
inside the valance and everything.
Yeah.
Those all appear to comply.
And we need to include the sign as well, the building and the sign.
Okay, so you would say specifically include the sign.
Right, definitely.
that,
Steve, are you saying these light fixtures here,
um,
they are pointing down, so therefore we don't need shields for them?
These ones here really point down. This one here is pointing off to the side. But that's where the question of how you would like to word the approval.
Well, you see, they may be pointing down, but floodlights, the beam spread is up to 60 degrees, so.
That's right, yeah. So we would.
I would think
yeah.
that with the requirement of the bylaw that they be shielded, that these things also need shields.
Okay, so then we include everything on the property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Would someone like to phrase the motion?
I would like to make a motion to accept the application of the Orleans Courtyard Condo Association, 165 Route 6A, as presented with the,
You want to say contingent upon?
contingent upon the lights being compliant with town bylaw. On the, let's see, the signs and your building be compliant with town
Okay.
bylaws.
Right.
Do I have a second? We have a second for that?
So just to clarify, so we
Excuse me.
have, I think you wanted to ask for the total number of windows. I think Scott said he had 3 windows he was putting in, and did you have a total of 5, did you say, or did you not say? You wanted to know the total number.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So
5 for you and 3,
yeah.
8.
Yeah.
8 lights.
8 windows.
Windows.
8
There's a
windows.
lot of lights, that the floods that will need to be shielded.
Shielded.
Yeah.
Now, both your buildings are under this application? Are you both?
Yep.
165? Sarah, you're submitting Anderson windows, and he's submitting these Matthews Brothers, right?
Scott's gonna do his own, and
Right.
Dave and I are having the company who's doing the siding, Dave and Lisa and I, who are doing our siding, do the windows, sprinkle.
So since he's doing it and he's a submitting a different brand. I don't have problems with it, they look very nice, very much like Anderson, but just to clarify that we would be
Correct.
approving
Yeah.
his using.
Yeah, it is, there are two different
He made
structures.
it very clear that that's what he was doing.
Two different structures, the exterior trim will be exactly the same. I think you will, no one would know, really. Maybe a builder.
You're a builder, right?
I'm a
Or
builder.
or an architect. Or an architect.
Yes.
So, could you please restate the motion, Carol, one more time?
I don't know, I stumbled all over it the last time.
No, go ahead.
You do such a good job, Carol.
Right. I'd like to make a motion to approve the application of the Orleans Courtyard Condo Association, 165 Route 6A, Orleans, contingent upon lighting being compliant with the Orleans town bylaws.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The motion passed unanimously, Jennifer?
600.
6-0-0.
Is it an old building?
They were built in the early 80s.
Oh,
We're tired of getting it painted all the,
Yeah,
They each originally were two different colors, so it was interesting.
And I do have, is there any inspections from your board on the lighting? Make sure we're all good when we think.
Well, this will go to Davis Walters, and that would
Okay.
be something that he would presumably follow up on.
Well, when he inspects
We
it.
hope.
Yeah, you know, traditionally, we don't go out and look for anything unless it's really obvious,
Okay.
in which there have been those cases.
Yeah.
Excuse me, may I have your name for the minutes?
Mike? Scott Svenningson,
Bennington.
Svenningson, S-V-E.
Ah, okay, thank you.
So, we need an applicant to sign this thing, and we'll pass it around. And
No,
the
you
committee members will sign, yeah, you've been
They'll never
the
read my
reader here.
signature. That's beautiful.
And you can say I didn't
It's not
sign
a big
that.
Oh, that's the beautiful.
That's right.
That wasn't big.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You all seem to work very well together.
Yeah.
It's a small complex, and we do it all.
No more than 5.
How's moving? Yeah.
One of the only few.
Yeah, I know. I think he passed about 30 years ago. Yeah, he was only 40 when he was. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
yeah, Graceland.
Yeah. Is that what you called it?
Yeah, he was a character.
Did you have Kira sign it?
Excuse me?
Did I have Kira sign it?
Was
Yeah.
Was that in the moving business?
I think that's the way I picture it, because,
Yeah, no, she's a new member.
Right.
yeah,
I just didn't know if we needed that many
well,
signatures. That was really the
Yeah,
question.
and what period did you go?
60s, 70s.
so it seemed that you should sign, Kelly, because you've been on, because you're on longer. So we have 4 people that have, someone, and there's, yeah.
I don't need a reason.
Just tell me.
Yeah.
You can sign it.
Okay, yeah.
I have to read September.
Is it September? It's not June.
Trust you, Steve.
I'm gonna find out from.
So,
Excuse me, you said I don't need to sign?
only 5 people need to sign,
Oh,
yeah. I mean, if, yeah.
well, gotcha.
So if the committee agrees, we can take up the approval of the minutes
Sure.
before we move to the question of the application form.
Okay. We're good.
So this letter.
Yeah, and that as well.
I don't have a copy of the minutes and I was not here, so.
I have an extra copy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But, I mean, I wasn't here, so I wouldn't be signing on it, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't be voting on it
Right,
anyway,
right.
so.
That's what I was just saying to everybody, don't like.
Right.
Right.
True.
It's to all of you
Yeah.
to approve them. Did you read them? You read them?
Yeah, I'll get mine, I'll get his. Question.
Yes,
The man, the subcontractor raised the sprinkle home improvement is doing the vinyl siding and the other windows. I myself am doing my own windows, so I may need a copy of this to show Davis when I apply for my permit as well.
yeah, well, that should be, Michelle should be able, Donahue should be able to do that for you.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean, it's a group thing, so,
great,
So she
okay.
can get that, okay.
'Cause when-
yeah, this will go upstairs in the
Upstairs,
morning, and,
perfect.
yeah.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
Any questions on the minutes?
Yeah.
No.
I thought they looked good. Any?
There was just one thing.
The evil eye. Mr. Carol Marsh.
Oh,
She
does it
oh,
every once in a
Jennifer, how
while.
could you?
A new name, Miss Bell.
First time for you, Carol.
You can approve it as will be amended.
And I second it.
Okay, we have a motion to approve the minutes. It's been seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
And it's 5 with one person abstaining.
Okay. Kyra doesn't vote because she's an associate? Or we include her, okay, 5 and 1 remaining, got it. I'm just wondering, as you expand, is everybody a voting member?
That's a good question. I don't remember what happened traditionally. It was, if there were 7 people, the 5 senior members voted, and the 2 alternates didn't have to vote.
But they voted if someone else couldn't vote. So in this case,
Yes.
okay, gotcha.
So, next on the agenda is the revision of the architectural review application. Is everyone familiar with that? It's basically, the proposed change would be on the bottom of the application. Is all existing exterior lighting compliant with town bylaws? See chapter 122, yes or no? That's the proposed wording as it stands.
And an excellent addition.
Right, I think very succinct.
Yeah.
It's either yes or no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems simple enough to me. I can see that there's other wording you might want to add, but why make it more complicated?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It needs to be easy for the
Yeah.
applicant to understand it, and that's easy for
Yeah,
the
the
applicant to
important part is it calls
understand
attention
Yeah.
to it.
Right.
So,
May I see?
yeah, here it is.
Thank you. Oh, there was one for everybody. I didn't see that. Excuse me, I didn't mean to do that.
One thing he's missing.
I have one.
Just to add some background, what chapter 122 says is that there will be a lighting committee, a lighting review committee. And it goes on to say that unless the selectmen decide otherwise, by default, we have to be the lighting committee. So, that was something I certainly wasn't aware of for many years, but that's what it says, and that's why we're doing this now.
Just wording, okay, should the wording be, are all exterior lighting compliant, instead of saying, is all existing exterior lighting?
That could be put in, or is all lighting existing or proposed?
Is all
Compliant.
lighting,
Yeah,
all
Just-
exterior lighting?
all exterior lighting.
Yeah, or are all
Yeah,
exterior lighting?
so you would say that we get rid of the existing part.
Getting rid of the is what he's suggesting. He's suggesting
Change to
saying
are.
are rather than
Yeah.
is,
And all exterior lighting, and take away the existing.
right? Because whether it's new or existing, it should all be compliant regardless.
I like that better.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, okay, they liked Kelly's better?
Well, no, that was really, that was really Andrews. I was
It's
just,
all right. But that's a-
it was all mine, thank you very much. Yes,
She's
yes, they liked
nicer.
it better.
It's very clean.
I think it's pretty simple, just the way it is, actually, so.
Paige doesn't agree, right?
She's difficult sometimes.
So, the question comes up, are we gonna eliminate the word existing or not?
I thought the consensus was yes, to change
Okay.
it to say, are
Yeah.
all exterior lighting, or are all exterior lighting compliant with town bylaws?
So,
And I'm sorry, and so when they have to go to see chapter 122, where do they go? There's actually bylaws they can look at, that's where they'll go.
to find the.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in the general bylaws, and
Okay.
the way the town website is set up now, you can access that very quickly.
Existing or proposed
You have to go through a
exterior
portal and
lighting.
stuff.
So it makes it-
Nevertheless, you can access it very quickly.
Lighting is a singular word.
I think previous, you would have had to know that the general bylaws are different from the zoning bylaw. They include things like noise, peeping toms, all kinds of stuff, right? that are
Oh, interesting.
in the general
Peeping toms
bylaws.
and the lighting, huh? That's good.
Yeah, peeping toms, lighting, the whole thing.
Do you think it would be better to say, will all proposed or existing lighting be compliant with town bylaws?
I would still like to have it be a yes or no thing. Is-
Well, yeah, it still will be yes or no,
Yeah.
but proposed as well as
Is-
existing.
That's fine, Carol.
Will all be-
That might be good.
Okay. So,
You're saying existing and proposed.
Right, proposed, yeah. Will all existing and proposed exterior lighting be compliant with town bylaws?
with chapter 122,
Right.
parentheses.
Yes
So
or
the
no?
people, it's called to their attention. and
Right.
That's what we're after. So, what should the motion for that be?
You could call it
They are
Jennifer.
finished, yeah.
Yes,
I thought they were just enjoying the show.
I know, I know. You're free to go if you decide.
Was it good?
You can go.
Yeah.
You're good.
Oh,
Yeah, you are.
That's right.
I thought you're the
Just
one
like
entertaining you.
Just like,
We thought you were, wanted to see our, your
No, we-
government.
we wanted to make sure we were good.
It was good. It was interesting.
Thank you, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
You're
yes.
welcome
Bye.
back.
Well, thank you.
that excited.
Right, I think it should say, will all proposed and existing exterior lighting be compliant with town bylaws, see chapter 122.
Okay, great, Carol.
So,
So you're not deleting the word existing?
No,
Right.
she's
Yeah,
adding
okay.
She's adding
proposed.
Not this time.
You're adding,
Will all existing and proposed exterior lighting be compliant with town bylaws?
Oh, that's excellent.
I don't think you have to vote on it.
Yeah, that's easy to say.
Yeah.
It like flows.
We don't have to vote on it?
Yeah, that was my thought, that we decide, and approve
So-
that wording.
The only question I have is, when we say see chapter 122, I mean, do you direct people? I mean, if it's on a town site, if there's a website or something, do you direct people how to get to
No.
chapter 122?
I
It just
I
seems
think
like
that that's a long-standing problem with zoning bylaws and general bylaws in general, not just for Orleans, but.
Okay, as to where to access them.
For the general public to wade into that and I believe that the town has done what they can do at this point where you can actually, if you're phone savvy, you can actually just pull it right up.
Okay.
But I agree that.
I mean, I think you're sort of pointing people to go somewhere and look at something, but you're not telling them where. Which just seems a little bit,
Right,
Uh,
because people are gonna
well,
come back and ask,
They're
where do I
responsible
find
for
it?
doing that.
Right.
There's just too much. I mean, you can see that there's 2-3 pages, what are you gonna do? Quote every subsection? Well, I think this is straightforward enough.
Okay, I just wouldn't know, I wouldn't know where to go for the
I mean, a
bylaws, so my
builder would
question was
know,
just,
but-
yes, but I just meant for a person, if
Right.
you knew that you had to look here or where to look, it
When you
would be helpful.
When you open up the town's website, there is a search bar, which you can type in like a Google
Okay,
search.
that's fine.
It doesn't work as good as Google, but
Okay, now you know when you're applying.
Okay, thank you so much.
I had a question about this section down here where it's highlighted.
Or he could point it out.
Does that include people attending in Zoom, in Zoom?
Point it out,
Yes,
because it's such a big
you can
issue.
attend via Zoom.
But if they're not
And as I said,
represented,
it's not
then
just for-
case doesn't get heard, right?
That is correct.
Well, they can represent themselves on Zoom.
Yeah,
Right.
Right, but this
But they
doesn't say
can't
Zoom.
sign, they have to come in and sign later.
Before we go on, I know there's a gentleman in the audience here who I think might be Richard.
Yes,
Could you pronounce your last name? We're a little uncertain about that.
Morangel.
Morangel, okay. So we want to welcome Richard Morangel because he's going to be joining us. Optimistically get approved next week, right?
Yes, next week.
Yeah.
She said April, but I thought April, that's like months away. It was March,
Right.
not
At
April.
the next
Yeah.
meeting of the selectmen, correct?
Are you guys meeting once or twice a month now?
well, we meet, we don't have a fixed schedule, but
Meet when you need to.
the 18th is the next meeting, and I know you're on the agenda.
Yes.
So, I don't know, are you gonna come in for the interview?
Yeah, I'll be there.
I'll try to find out, the effort is made to try to do those at the beginning of the meeting, so you don't have to wait through the whole thing, but sometimes it doesn't work.
I know Rich, and you all, some of you may know him as well as having been on this architecture review committee.
I think that's
for
correct,
us,
yeah.
3 terms
3
Good.
terms.
Well, good for you.
and a chairman, so
Oh,
I thought I'd get back in.
Well, welcome
Thank
back.
you for your service, by the way.
That's great.
Yeah.
We've improved everything.
I hope so. Streamlined it.
When were you on?
Probably the second year it was formed, after the first term of the first year that it was formed. Back
Okay.
when, was it Dick Philbrick created it originally?
Right.
And when that term ran out, for all the members, I think it was what, 3-year term or 2-year term? And then it was on that second round.
Were you on when Will Joy was on?
I don't know, it might have been during, I know Will Joy.
I only asked because he was my husband, so.
No, I knew
He was
Will,
on-
he was a nice guy, Will.
He was on historic with me, so that.
Yeah, he was on everything.
Yeah. I
If
knew
you
Will.
could be on it, he was on it.
I knew Will through coastal engineering and Dick lived nearby.
What is your background?
I'm an architect,
You are?
registered architect, still practicing.
Great.
That's very important.
It's
Wonderful.
a
Yeah.
wonderful addition.
Well, you ran out of architects in town and I thought it would be, you went through a period where you had a lot of kind of strange members, it's nice to have someone who can professionally read a set of documents or drawings for buildings and things. We had a lot of issues with people who didn't know how to read an architectural drawing toward the tail end. We just ran out of people that were familiar with the keys and graphics on drawings, and they would ask some strange questions.
That's why we've relied on Steve.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, you'd be
Such as
surprised
any-
how you miss a lot of things if you don't know the terminology. There were some buildings that talked about shingle exposure, and now that people knew what that meant. And when buildings started going up and you saw a 10-inch shingle exposure, you thought, that's not normal. And without picking up on that or seeing it in a drawing, it was detrimental. When you saw it up in a building, it was too late to pick up on those things, so.
so under matters arising, Mr. Meow has a letter about his correspondence with John Osmond of the Planning Board. Do you care to read it, or should I?
I drafted this letter for Steve because it should come from our committee, not from me, but there's copies for everybody here if you want to just pass it on.
Okay.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Andrew.
If we okay it, then, we can send it out.
Thank you.
I'll be happy to read it.
Basically, it goes back to the question about the wording, again, in
I don't know if they got it.
122-6, where,
Do you want-
to
There's an
clarify.
extra one.
Yeah,
We
I've
could,
got one too.
we're good at sharing.
Chapter 122, 6.
Yes.
Excuse
So
me.
let me read
Section
it for the committee.
122.6.
Yes, please.
To Mr. John Osmond, Chairman Planning Board, Orleans Town Hall, 19 School Street, Orleans, Mass. 02653. Dear Mr. Osmond, in our February 12th Architectural Review Board meeting, our board members mentioned that an item in Section 122 lighting bylaw may need clarification. Section 122-6, compliance ends with, within 5 years of its effective date. We thought of editing that clause to read, within 5 years of the effective date of this bylaw, period. We'd appreciate the planning board's consideration on this suggestion. Respectfully, Stephen Sal.
Yeah, the question was exactly what the effective date of what. As I read it, the lighting bylaw was voted at town meeting in its present form in 2004. And so, is that in fact the effective date, or is it something else? So, I certainly think that it's a good idea to, if we're gonna get into this lighting stuff, to clarify carefully what the requirements are.
Yep. And do we need a vote on this? or-
I don't think so. I think if all of us agree, then I'll send this on to Mr. Osmond.
Can I just
Okay.
make one correction?
Sure.
I believe it's OSTMAN.
With Austin.
I believe so.
Oh,
Is that
okay.
right?
I can tell you.
I looked
I
on,
checked that.
I
I thought it was
looked
Osman without a T.
you think,
Well, we'll look again, but
I'm gonna look.
Mifflin will look now.
I checked that on the town website.
You did, I thought I saw that there was a T.
Yeah, somewhere somebody recently
I
put a
think
T.
he's on the Energy Committee.
And he's on the planning board, so
Right.
that's.
I was wondering about that.
This may not, I may not be fast, but I'll get there.
Well, while he's looking, may I make another comment?
Yes.
I joined Architectural Review because I thought Architectural Review Committee can have a real contribution, especially when the new bylaw 164, which town meeting passed, will come into effect. I am informed by the town clerk that it hasn't been approved. It has to be approved somewhere higher up, right?
Correct.
There is a
It has to be
T.
approved by the.
There is a T.
Yeah.
So it's really not yet operational, but it'd be good to,
You're right, it has a T.
sorry, everybody.
No, that's.
My mistake.
That's why I won spelling bees.
You did?
Is that why?
There used to be a great
You
town
should be
spelling
the
bee.
clerk.
A teacher at the middle school used to put on every year in the middle of the wintertime, and it'd be teams, and it really, and they had it at the elementary school.
Yeah, it's great.
It was great.
Yeah. Now the kids would say, why do we have to learn to do this? Because we'll just, that was the old days.
May I ask, is it your hope this amendment to the bylaw will be approved at the next town meeting?
No.
No, oh, thank
The
you.
warrant's closed.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Right.
okay. Just checking.
So what will it take to bring into effect,
Well, I think Carol has tried to arrange George Meserve and John Osmond to come to one of your meetings to talk about process with, I guess, zoning regulation changes. And it was mostly out of the conversation about, started with the backlit signs.
Right.
But I think all changes to the zoning regulations need to go through the planning board. And I think it would be, sort of after a discussion with if your committee wanted to change something or add something, it would be in collaboration with the planning board.
So we thought if we can talk, just have a casual conversation, find out what is involved, we're all in agreement about the lit signs and find out how we will
Correct.
move forward.
And just to
And what he would recommend.
carry that just a moment further, if you don't mind. The way it's worded is that there's the sign bylaw in the zoning bylaw, and then there's the lighting bylaw. The sign portion of the zoning bylaw expressly prohibits internally illuminated signs. It's just a line item. So, the problem is to clean all that up.
Right.
So that it's in both, because that's where confusion has slipped in.
So that'll be our first meeting in April.
Correct. And, yeah, I mean, I'll take it by myself to make sure that Michelle Donahue knows that, so that it's not on the 26th.
Right.
Which is our second meeting. Is there any other business questions, anything like that?
Because I'm still fairly new, I'm a little confused as to Jennifer's role and Michelle Donahue. Can somebody clarify that for me?
It is confusing because Michelle is the administrative assistant. And I'm the scribe. I only do minutes. I happen to be an administrative assistant for a number of other committees, so I often know procedure and things like that. And so it is confusing, but my role is strictly the recording secretary.
Okay.
Well, Michelle, her title with the town is, among other, is principal clerk at the building department.
Yes,
But she's our administrative assistant
administrative.
that sees to producing all this, documentation.
But she does it for various committees, right?
I'm not sure how, what other, anything that goes through the building department goes through her.
Right.
Yeah, and for that matter, I went in, when I went in to meet with Davis about the change in the wording here and so on, the principal reason actually was to have her show me how you do the online ARC application. How do you do that? I wanted to know for myself, even though I'm not applying for anything. And she gave a very good tutorial about how to do that, and if, because we're seeing a lot more ones that are generated online, and you wonder if people are getting all the instructions, you know, to supply the site plan, the color chips, all that stuff, yeah, I mean, if I was used to doing that, it would be fine.
And again, something, that I don't know if this goes to you, Jennifer or Michelle, but I would love to have a updated list of the members, our contact information, our terms and so forth. Can you have a summary sheet for all the members, especially with Rich Moore and Joe coming on board?
It's actually all on the ARC website.
But I'm not sure if there's
No,
contacts
contact
on
phone
there.
numbers.
Oh,
There's
contacts,
no phone
no.
numbers.
Yeah, in case.
Or
Yeah.
emails.
Yeah.
We could do that. If everybody sends it to me, I'll compile it for you.
Okay, thank you very much for doing that.
Steve has all that, right?
Yeah, because that did happen when there was a lack of a quorum during COVID, and they
We
called
call
me.
around and ask
I
people
was
to
in my
Zoom in.
pajamas, but I was able to.
And then there was a date.
So would you still like every one of us to send you address, phone number, email?
Send me your phone number and I have your email, but confirm that. And then I'll put a list together to you and we can hand it out.
And the terms too, right?
Yeah, okay. That is on the webpage.
Okay, thank you.
Is there anything else anyone would like to add at this time?
Oh, Andrew, where are you?
I'm on my way.
Could I have a motion to adjourn, please?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
At 7:16? Thank you, all in favor?
Aye.